Roll tape!
Roll tape! Alright, let's get this started. You guys can let me know about the
My
volume as it gets
father.
going.
He's thinking of stepping down from the Tianshu position.
I first met Yelan when she was very young. Even back then, she was extremely tough, and she kept her cards close to her chest.
The day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here, so I could finally learn the truth of what happened back then.
Everything is chaotic here. If you stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
Does that mean even Xiao can't sense our presence here? Something seems to have been activated inside the Fantastic Compass.
I fear that this problem underground is bigger than we thought.
I love that!
Just focus on taking care of yourselves. I'll figure out the rest.
So cool.
Gotcha! Busted! Here comes the catch. Maybe I
my
should make
God.
better use of my time.
She looks like she more has like a dagger.
Our bond is strong. Stand with me. Lightning,
Well, that was
terrified!
Ooh.
No, it's still alive. Why would you become like this?
That sounds like Xiao. Could he be in trouble?
No way! Was that who I think it was?
Something's not right. Something's wrong with this domain. Leave now! Get out of there!
I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness. Die here with me.
Oh my god. Ooh, that was a good trailer. Yay, the first code! The first code. Oh my gosh, and my thing's cutting it off. Hang on. Let me get it full view for you guys. There we go. We need to write this down. I need to write this down as well. I don't have Genshin open right now, so... And... Okay, let me get this going. So, LANVJSFUD6CM. So this will be good till tomorrow. So basically till midnight. So, yeah. Make sure you guys put this in like ASAP. I appreciate the love. I miss you too. Yeah, I know. I wish I could stay, but I need to get some sleep.
Ooh, how
Go to
dramatic
sleep.
was
We'll
that?
see you
Yeah, for
guys.
real.
For
Wow.
sure.
Yeah, no kidding. Xiao's voice sounded a little odd in the trailer, so I hope he's okay.
Yeah. And it looks like we also get to see some more of Lumine or Ether, depending on which twin you chose. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, we have so much stuff to introduce to everyone today.
I'm pretty sure that everyone's waiting to see all these new characters and what their
I'm
new
very
event wishes
excited.
will be, so let's get started with that.
Yeah.
The volume okay for everyone? It's
In the
good for
early
me,
part
but-
of version 2.7, our new playable character, Yelan, will be appearing in her own
Yelan.
event wish. At the same time, our old buddy Xiao will also be returning for a rerun in
Oh,
his
for you
event
Xiao
wish.
lovers.
In the later part of version 2.7, Arataki Ito
That's me.
will be making a return alongside his deputy leader, Kuki Shinobu,
Wow.
in his own event wish.
Ah, Kuki Shinobu. She's a dreamboat. She can do anything.
Also, in terms of weapons, travelers can expect to see an all-new weapon banner featuring the new 5-star bow, Aqua Simulacra. And that covers the
Ooh, I
new
like
event
that
wishes
name.
for version 2.7. Next, we have a quick trailer to give us a preview of the first of our new characters, Yelan.
Roll tape!
Oh. Such a similar look to Eula, like absolute Eula vibes right now. can set a string around them. Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Hello,
That is
traveler.
So freaking cool.
Call me Yelan. I think you may need my help, and I just so happen to be interested in some information you have. In other words, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
I like her voice.
Cool. I like that
It's
dice
hot.
move.
I really like how she turns invisible. It's like my favorite part.
Yeah, I love how swift her movements are. Like,
Mm-hmm.
ooh.
Very.
And that dash? Yeah,
Oh,
super cool.
Totally.
That's dope. And what a silky,
Way much
smooth
better than the
voice.
DMK.
Aw,
stream.
shucks.
So
Honestly,
many of you
DMK
may
should
already
definitely do their
recognize
streams like
Yelan
this.
from when she
Oh,
appeared
100%.
in the
This
castle.
is amazing.
Her archery skills are pretty impressive. So, Laura, would you mind lifting the veil on this mysterious character?
Of course. Yelan is the mysterious owner of the Yenshang Tea House in Liyue.
Definitely not the first mysterious tea house owner we've met.
That's right. Would you look at that? Seems like running a tea house can be a pretty confrontational job in Teyvat.
Yeah,
Hi,
I guess
cousin.
so.
Thanks for the follow.
Actually,
Welcome.
though, being a tea house owner is not the only identity Yelan has.
Going great
In
here.
fact, you
Thank
could
you
say
for
that
asking.
Yelan is
How
a
are you this
person with
morning?
many different faces. She relies on her acting skills to naturally blend into any social setting, pull some strings to guide the course of events, and then, poof, disappear before anyone's noticed. Her activities have taken her across the other nations of Teyvat, and even to the Abyss.
All right, nice. So
Nice.
she also travels around to that, like the traveler.
Well, yeah, but maybe a little more dangerous looking than our traveler.
Hey, the traveler can be dangerous.
Well,
Sure then.
Yelan prefers the thrill of exploring dangerous places and living on the edge a little.
Interesting. If you ask me, Yelan is starting to sound more like a special agent type of character.
Well, sounds like you are following the clues, Zach. Yelan is actually a special intelligence officer that reports to Ningguang, and she serves as a reliable line of defense in protecting Liyue. Even those on the inside like Ganyu don't know the full extent of Yelan's duties.
So in other words, Yelan works under Ningguang?
Kinda, but I wouldn't put it quite like that. To Yelan, her relationship with Ningguang isn't about rank, it's more about a collaboration. Ningguang arranges dangerous work, and Yelan brings her the resulting intel.
This sounds so secretive. I'm kind of curious about how these two started working together.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, well, we'll just have to wait and see. Speaking of her work, Yelan keeps
I
tabs
love the
on
color
any
of the
extraordinary
eyes they
individuals
chose
she
for
comes
her.
across and
So
puts them
good.
on a list. It wouldn't surprise me if we even found the Traveler on her list, and that she's been keeping a close eye on them.
Paimon's supposed to have our back.
Wait, are you serious?
She's just not.
Maybe. Maybe not. Anyway, as someone who works in special intelligence, Yelan is a master of disguise and an expert at seeing through people and understanding what they're thinking.
Ninja.
So, if you'd like to see how Yelan operates in tough scenarios and works to uncover the truth, then be sure to check out her story quest, Umbrabilis Orcus Chapter, dropping in version 2.7.
I am never
Sweet.
gonna say that name.
Okay, so now that we've heard a little bit about Yelan's background, how about we talk about her combat capabilities?
Let's do it! Yelan wields a
Orcus
bow and
combat
manipulates a
quest.
hydro vision, and in combat, she's a hydro DPS character that combines rapid attacks with agile mobility. She's an expert at weaving in and out of dangerous situations by swiftly moving across the battlefield and rejoining the fray with powerful attacks.
She's so agile. You know, she may move as gracefully as a flower petal in the wind, but do not cross her. She is a beast with that bow.
Oh, that
After a
attack looks
short time
so
out of
cool.
combat,
I
Yelan
love
will
it.
enter a breakthrough
Pickle,
state,
good morning.
which will cause her next charged aim shot to have decreased charge time. And once charged, she can fire a breakthrough barb that will deal AoE hydro damage. Yelan's speed becomes quickly apparent in her elemental skill, Lingering Lifeline. Tapping or holding the skill button allows her to move rapidly using her lifeline, marking opponents along her path. When her rapid move ends, the lifeline will explode, dealing hydro damage to marked targets. Yelan also has a fixed chance to reset her breakthrough state based on the number of
I like
opponents
that,
marked.
The elemental skill
Ooh,
there.
cool. So we'd better try to
100%.
mark a whole crowd of enemies to maximize the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Her
yeah.
elemental burst, depth, Clarion Dice, deals AoE hydro damage and creates wondrous dice, which aid her in battle. The dice follow the character around and will initiate a coordinated attack when your active character uses a normal attack, and each time Yelan's lifeline explodes and hits opponents. With Yelan's passive talent, Adapt with Ease, the active character's damage increases over time while the dice are active.
I'm telling you, do not mess with her. She sounds
So
gnarly.
she'd be a really good DPS.
Sounds like she could
I
also
think
fill
she
a
also
solid
could be a good
support role,
sub.
too.
Totally.
Absolutely, yeah. Yelan also has another passive talent called
sure.
Turn Control, which causes Yelan's max HP to be increased based on the number of elemental types that are present in the party. And finally, because of Yelan's understanding of the Liyue region, she gains increased rewards when dispatched on a Liyue expedition for 20 hours.
Ah, that makes sense.
Of course, even after sharing all this information, Yelan still has a lot of secrets. Travelers will have to spend more time with Yelan on their journey to learn more about her. She'll also be making an appearance in the new Archon Quest Interlude chapter coming in version 2.7. We'll have more details on that shortly, so don't miss it.
Nice. And now, I think it's about time we introduce our second new character, Kuki Shinobu. Oh, she's the pride and joy of the Arataki gang.
I'm
Second
looking forward to learning
Ito,
about her.
of course. So
Am I
let's
gonna
see her in
pull
action.
For her? I'm not sure yet. Because she's a bow user, right? So I have to be careful. I'll wait to test her first and then make my decision. Now, this character, on the other hand.
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
Kuki probably makes more sense for me.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a
Style
spicy
player.
trailer.
Yeah.
So definitely gonna.
I
pull
love
for
the
her.
way she looks, like her color scheme and, of course, the green hair and the mask. Like, she looks super capable.
Me too. Yeah, no, I love her design. I love that, like, lightning flowing around her and the swords, the way they go up in the air and go
And her
down.
sword looks
Well, you
like
guys
it
can see why she'd
extends,
be
kind
an
of like Rhea,
obvious
you know, from
addition
Rhea
to
in
the
the Last
Arataki
Dragon.
gang.
It kinda
She's
looks
just
like
that good. All right, leave the
You have
introduction to
in
me,
the
will
picture
you?
as well.
Only after getting to know Shinobu can you really begin to fathom how important she is to the entire Arataki gang. Kuki Shinobu knows how to do almost anything and is constantly rescuing the boss, aka Ito, and fellow gang members from dangerous situations. With her help, the little wandering gang of misfits in Hanamizaka has become a skilled crew capable of taking on any kind of commission.
Oh, I think I see who's really running things in the gang.
So the real question here is why would someone as competent as Shinobu ever choose to join the Arataki gang?
What are you trying to say, Zach?
Oh, you know what I'm trying to say.
No, I'm not exactly sure, but let's move on. Anyway, we need to track the start of Shinobu's story back to her family. Turns out that her family has traditionally served as shrine maidens to Narukami for who knows how long.
So you're saying she went from a strict family of shrine maidens to joining the Arataki gang?
Huh?
Yeah, is that so surprising?
Weird.
That's a
weird.
pretty big 180.
Well, it just goes to show how much she's changed. When she was younger, Shinobu was sent as an understudy to the Grand Narukami Shrine, but after a certain incident, she started to doubt whether she was really suited for the strict life of a shrine maiden. So Shinobu decided to leave the path of her family behind and search for a path of her own. Out of curiosity and personal interest, she took the initiative to learn a variety of crafts and skills, and it wasn't long before she obtained many certificates. So many, in fact, that she can't even fit all her qualifications on a business card. For example, Shinobu even went to study law in Liyue, which is when she met Yenfei.
So they know each other. Yenfei
Wait,
has some pretty random
what?
acquaintances.
Yeah, but Shinobu's had the chance to meet many people along the course of her studies, but because she wanted a free work environment, she's rejected countless work opportunities. She even passed on an
Whoa.
opportunity from Kujo Tengu to work in the Tenryo Commission.
Wait, they know each other too?
Mm-hmm. And
connected,
guess who
this
she
girl.
chose to be with? You can guess.
She loves loves you.
Ningguang?
It's the Arataki gang!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
For
that
some reason.
Guys, I'm so excited.
is great.
Okay, moving
No
on.
one knows why.
Moving on. All right, if you're interested in learning more about Kuki Shinobu and the Arataki gang, and I know you are, then be sure to check out Shinobu's very own hangout event in version 2.7. Not only will you get to see a day in the life of the Arataki gang, how exciting is that, but you'll also get to learn a lot more about Shinobu's past. And that's about all I can say for now. Travelers will have to check out the event to learn more. Okay, we've covered her backstory. Now let's see the Arataki gang's deputy leader kicking some butt in battle.
Woo.
Kuki Shinobu is a support character who wields a sword and uses her
Perfect.
electrovision to both
Perfect. I
heal
need more
teammates
support.
and deal continuous
Options
damage from off the
always.
battlefield. She can do it all. Her unique skills allow her to sacrifice her own HP in combat in order to heal other party members.
Aw,
It's valiant.
that's so sweet of her.
It's selfless.
Nice.
It's generous. When she uses her elemental skill Sanctifying Ring, she sacrifices a certain portion of her HP to create a grass ring of sanctification that'll heal friendly characters within it and deal continuous electro damage to surrounding opponents. After unlocking the passive talent Heart's Repose, her elemental skills healing and damage will be boosted based on Shinobu's elemental mastery. With another passive talent, Breaking Free, when Shinobu's HP is low, her healing bonus is increased.
So, travelers will need to monitor her
Oh,
HP when using her
gosh.
skill. You don't want it to be too low, but at the same time, lower is also better.
Definitely, yes.
It's a Hu
Shinobu's
Tao.
elemental burst, Gyoi Naru Kamikari Yama
She
Right,
would've been
creates a
OP as a
special
5-star.
field in front of her that deals continuous electro
Just
damage
saying.
to opponents within it. And it goes without saying that Shinobu is amazing at carrying out expeditions. With the passive talent Protracted Prayers, she gains increased rewards when dispatched on an Inazuma expedition for 20 hours. So she knows how to bring home the bacon.
Tasty.
It is. It's very tasty. Let me tell you, man, Ito sure is lucky to have such a capable deputy leader. But the feeling is mutual, and Shinobu feels the members of the gang are also super important to her. They are her true family members, regardless of her rebellious nature. Although Shinobu has to bail them out of trouble over and over again, the gang is the only place she feels truly free and at peace.
I think it's great that they found each other.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I hope everyone is
Love
feeling
at
pretty
first
excited for these new
strike.
characters. Oh boy, we covered a lot there.
Yeah, definitely a lot. So,
How about another
I
code?
think it's about time we roll out our next redemption code.
Redemption code.
Just what I
Roll
was
out
thinking.
the
Roll it
redemption
out. All right,
code.
everybody get ready. Get ready. It's a common. DTNUKTWCC 6 D 9. Ha! Grab it before midnight. I just double, triple checking that I got it down right. Primos. We all need these primos. Will I be streaming when the update is released? On the 31st? Yeah, I know I might. I don't normally, cause I normally don't stream on Tuesday, but I think I might make an exception this update. Is it a playing? No, not yet. It'll be code Genshin.
All right, welcome back, everyone.
When I
We're back.
update it.
Yes! Next, we will be diving into some of the new events players can expect to see coming their way in version 2.7. Our first event not only includes our new Archon Quest interlude chapter, but will also contain a new challenge game mode. The event's called Perilous Trail. The Archon Quest will be featuring a very unique cast of characters as Yenfei, Yelan, Ito, and Shinobu team up with the Traveler when they become stranded deep in the chasm. And it's not long before we also discover that Xiao is also conducting an investigation of his own in the chasm.
Investigation, you
Okay.
say? because there's a lot of history and secrets buried within the chasm, including the story of how the people of Liyue fought off monsters 500 years ago. Yelan has been monitoring this place for quite some time, trying to find out the truth of what happened back then.
She's been, then.
It turns out
Now
that
it
this
makes
piece of
sense.
history is also related to her origins.
The mystery.
Mystery.
Yeah, the group will also find themselves facing a crisis in the chasm and will have to survive together in what will definitely be a thrilling experience.
So from what's
Okay,
been
it's
revealed in
updated
the
now. It's a
previous
code
version,
Genshin.
we
It
know
should
that there
come
is a
up.
deep
And I'll
connection
try and
between the
keep it
Yakshas
updated
and what
as we
happened in
go
the
along.
chasm. It even seems that our vigilant Yaksha Shao has some obsession with the area. It'll be interesting to see why he's in the chasm and what he's looking for down there. Travelers will have to follow Shao's steps to learn more about the history that has been sealed there.
As travelers play through the Archon quest, the combat challenge Realms of Guile and War will also gradually become available. Travelers will need to constantly defeat enemies within a challenge domain. Completing 3 challenges will be counted as a round. The first 3 domains will consist of 3 rounds, and the last domain will have 6 rounds. What's unique about this event is that after each round, you have to rearrange your party according to the domain's rules.
For example, in the Direcliff Court domain, only one member of the current party can be selected to continue on, while everyone else will enter recuperation mode and will be unable to fight. In another domain, Kaleidoscope Cage, 2 characters will be selected at random and will be unable to continue the fight.
Interesting. So it looks like travelers will need to be prepared to face a variety of scenarios.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm sure our travelers will come up with some teams and strategies to handle the challenges. Still, it sounds like they're gonna need to use a lot of characters. I don't know if everyone's leveled up quite so many.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
It will
point.
finally pay off.
I know I gotta level
To
up
spread out
a
resources.
lot of my characters. So it's important we mention that each of the domains will also have multiple trial characters prepared for travelers to use.
Perfect.
And additionally, travelers may select and equip 3 stratagems per combat round that will provide buffs in battle.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Travelers may consume stratagem shards they've collected in battle to redraw stratagems, or select a previously equipped stratagem for continued use. Stratagem shards may even be used to redeploy downed
This is going to
characters.
require a lot of thought, this
With
one.
the help of all of these supporting mechanics, travelers can confidently try the challenges with different combinations of characters.
Yeah, and in addition to exchangeable rewards in the event shop, everyone should remember to also collect rewards from the challenge quests on the event page. The rewards will include an event-exclusive 4-star bow called Fading Twilight.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Sounds
They
cool.
have some
So you
really good
guys
bow names
have
this
got
one.
to check out this event.
Oh, I definitely will. All right, our next event is called A Muddy Bazaar Adventure. This one also takes place down in the chasm.
Darn mysterious chasm.
So mysterious. For reasons unknown,
Ito
some
is
dark,
so freaking
mud-like
funny.
substance has come pouring out of the caverns and mines of the chasm, and once again, the Sumeru scholar Hosseini has appeared to help us resolve the crisis. In this event, we will have to deal with constantly oozing dark mud, as well as monsters that have been strengthened by its effects.
Ooh, creepy.
Yeah. With the help of Persina's Spike,
creepy.
we'll need to clear the mud, weaken and defeat monsters, and let the spike purify the surrounding area while energizing itself. Attacks from monsters will disable the spike, so travelers must be sure to protect it. Also, when the spike is operating normally, using blooming light with a lumenstone adjuvant of a certain level will clear out nearby oozing concretions, granting the spike additional energy and speeding up the charging process.
Oh, heck yeah.
Nice. As the event progresses through different phases, uses for the spike will also change. For example, the spike could release shockwaves at intervals that attack opponents and dispel the buffs that those opponents possess. Also, the challenge objectives will change throughout the event. In some challenges, travelers may have to defeat the enemies in a limited amount of time, while in others, travelers will have to escort a hot air balloon to its destination while clearing out dark mud along the way. In the last phase of the event, travelers will have to clear dark mud and defeat monsters to reach a high score. In this challenge, powerful opponents will appear and travelers may defeat them to earn more points.
travelers will need to be careful of the dark mud as it drains HP and affects our ability to move. So be sure to stay safe and make quick work of any enemies you encounter.
Keep yourself alive!
Yeah.
I'm up! So, you guys remember how I said that Shinobu studied law in Liyue before?
Yeah.
Well, to celebrate her graduation, we're holding a special event. The almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum Along Festival, which, in case you didn't catch that, is gonna be another rhythm game event.
Yes, rhythm game, rhythm game.
Rhythm game! Rhythm game! Yep, and we're gonna be shaking things up a little from the previous music games. This time, travelers will be receiving a drum, so the game will be changing to a playstyle that is a little more suitable for a percussive feel.
It'll probably be best if we just show the travelers how it works, so
Yes, please.
let's take a look at how to play. All right, here we go.
Yes, pro mode. That's the only kind of rhythm game I want to play. Let's go, drum in hand.
All right, it's like one of the semicircle style ones.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
Okay, so you gotta use two hands.
All right.
I mean, some people do them one-handed, but I can't imagine doing that personally.
Yeah, it's tough for me.
We're seeing a lot of single notes,
Yep, we
got
got
the
the
hol-
we got
the
the taps
holds?
and we got the
Guitar
holds.
You got tippy
Hero?
taps
So
and the
that's good.
holds.
and then we have the double notes too. You have to hold them down at the same time.
Nice, multitasking.
Easier on mobile, I'm gonna say.
I'm really loving this.
Oh, she looks at the guitar though. Oh my god, that'd be great. Wow. Just wow. Wait, since you don't like bow
This
users
music
like Yelan,
is
we can go
bopping.
for Ito.
I know, right?
That's what all the kids
We'll
say.
see. I'll
Boppin'.
wait to reserve judgment.
Oh, tough,
I think they
complicated.
missed one. Oh, they missed one. No.
No.
Combo
Look at that
breaker.
combo.
Double notes.
For sure.
Lots of double notes.
I'm like bopping my head to the music. I'm into this.
Just wow, guys. That was a long demo.
Time to shine.
Oh, how fun is that? Oh man, that looks so fun to play. Well, considering that travelers might be playing the rhythm game on a variety of
It
different
looks really
devices,
difficult,
the designers have so kindly implemented a lag calibration function. This means travelers can calibrate their device by tapping the screen when they hear the accented pf, and can adjust the decision line until it roughly coincides with the note position they entered. By making these little adjustments, travelers can improve the gameplay experience for each of their individual devices and playing habits.
Also, we'll be
I
able
like
to
that.
adjust
That's
the note
good.
falling speed as well as the volume of the button sound when pressed. Additionally, more detail was given to how the system determines whether each note is counted as successfully hit or missed. In this music game, travelers will have access to all three difficulties from the very beginning. So, travelers who are more confident in their drumming skills, such as myself, can clear the higher difficulties and still be able to collect the corresponding rewards for completing the lower difficulties as well. And just wait, I haven't even gotten to the coolest feature yet.
Oh.
As tunes are unlocked, a note editor mode will also be unlocked.
Oh, cool. Create your own.
All right, that is pretty cool.
Travelers can freely edit the
No
note
way.
positions in these tunes to create their own beat maps of the game's musical scores, which can then be shared with other people.
Nice.
Of course, in order to share your tunes with others, you will
must
first
beat
be
your
required
own.
to play the song and reach a specific rank to generate the share code.
And finally,
All right.
travelers will also find some
will be
special
great.
gifts and messages left by some familiar friends at the
For our
festival.
musical
So don't forget to
travelers.
check those out.
Oh, I will.
Oh, I know you will.
All right, and last but not least, we have another interesting event. The aim of the event? Create a robot.
Ha Bet nobody saw that one coming.
No.
That's right, travelers
No, I
will
did
receive a material collector from a toy merchant from Fontaine. There are a total of 3 processes you must complete. Number 1, source material collection. Number 2, elemental charge. And number 3, core activation. Completing these processes will produce a robotic furnishing that can be placed in the Serenity Pot.
The robots can have a variety of possible model types and animations, which will be determined by what you do during the 3 processes we just mentioned. There's even a chance to produce a special furnishing that can perform all 3 animations.
Oh, nice! During the event, travelers will be able to claim a total of 4 robots from test model vouchers. If, say, you were unable to produce the model you wanted, you can use the trade function to send requests and obtain the product model that you need.
So, who's excited to
stay
make
connected,
some
guys.
robots?
I am! Yeah, I can't wait to see what everyone makes in this event. And that's it for the new events in version 2.7. Next, we have some important system updates and optimizations coming to the game. First, to help travelers on their adventures, the system designers have added challenge feature tips to the beginning of some high-level material domains. These will include some
That's
suggestions on
good.
how to
I like
quickly defeat
that.
the monsters in the domain, which might help travelers find the optimum team or strategy to efficiently clear it. Next, the system designers will be providing some detailed tips to help players train and strengthen their characters. When players open the Character Talents menu, they can use the newly added Talent Reference button to see talent priority recommendations based on the actual data of other active players. And by pressing the Attribute Reference button in the Character Artifacts menu, players can see the main attribute usage statistics for each artifact slot. The system designers wish to give everyone more intuitive data to reference while choosing how to strengthen each of your characters.
Ooh, cool.
I like this.
Yeah,
This
that'll make it
is
easier.
A great,
The talent
a great
reference
adjustment.
button looks super convenient. Like, it seems like it would be really helpful if you're kind of on the fence and you don't know what you want to pick. You can see what everybody else has, like, done in the past.
Oh, totally. Anyways, we also have another update regarding the game's music. During version 2.7, we will be releasing a new OST album, Millilith's Watch, which includes all the music composed by the Hoyo Mix team for the new Chasm area.
Ooh, sounds cool.
Aw,
My
that's
favorite
so
part of any
cool.
game is the soundtrack, so I'm looking forward to hearing that.
Yeah.
Okay, next we have a new collaboration to announce to everyone. Genshin Impact will be teaming up with the Funko brand to release a series of Genshin Impact Funko Pops.
Whoa!
Yeah. The first wave will feature figurines of Paimon,
Oh, this
Ether,
is about time.
the one I voice, and Lumine. These will be released as Funko Pop Asia bobblehead figures. Travelers who are interested can head to the official
Bobblehead?
Funko website to be notified when the figures are released. Although you have to wait for the figures, you won't have to wait for the next redemption code.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Redemption codes. I will edit my current playing in a sec here. Should be done for you guys, so you guys can play code Genshin now for all 3 codes for today. I mean, look at the Mora and the Primos. We have 2 things to consider in this one. Oh my god, I need that with the talent and artifacts. Oh, 100%. 100%. I'm just triple checking. UK, TXAC, PD, WB. Yeah, perfect. They don't give you much time to claim them, so.
Wow, are we seriously at the end already? For real? That flew by.
Yeah, but we actually covered a lot of content
we
today.
Definitely. You know, we did cover a lot, didn't we? And as usual, I gotta ask you guys,
Can we just
how
add
did
me
you
to
like
the middle of
being
the
on the
table?
special program?
Super
It
fun.
was great! I love my little chibi.
And I'm super excited to have gotten to give Yelan a formal introduction, so that's
Yeah.
nice.
And I'm really excited for people to meet
I
Kuki.
love the color of her
Yeah.
eyes.
Oh my gosh, there's so many things coming.
Like the rhythm game.
The rhythm game.
Rhythm game.
That one looks the
Yes.
hardest.
And building a robot.
The
I'm
robot's
excited for
cool.
the storyline as well to see,
Always.
you know, more of what is happening down there in the chasm. There's a lot going on down there. But yeah, I guess that is it for today's special program. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see y'all next time.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Aw. So I guess that's that for Genshin. Wow. Just wows. And an ad. Perfect timing. Just perfect. So, what do we think, guys? I'm gonna say that's amazing. Big thumbs up for me. I am a little concerned about the musical event because I think that they've made it, like, they've improved it for sure, but they've also made it more difficult. So I do like the idea that it's kind of presented more like Guitar Hero style, but at the same time, I think that it's going to be hard. It's going to be really, really hard. But I am looking forward to the challenge for sure. It may be easier to do on mobile, so I may try it on both, to be honest, and just to see what the heck is gonna be happening here. You're excited for 2.7? Me too. It's about freaking time. We have not had enough Genshin, so you know, it is about time for sure. Do you guys like my my desktop background? It's pretty cute. I thought it was perfect for the summer.
La la la.
I literally need to upgrade her a little bit because I miss using Klee. Just to have her running around and even just standing there. She's always super duper cute with her little lines. But anyway, I thought that would be a fun little change here for today for sure. He's cute, yeah. Fish blasting, 150%. That's exactly what this is. So I don't think Dodoko is too happy about it. I mean, if you look at the face, it's kind of angry. I mean, the one at the top, like up here, looks even a little bit concerned, but it's really cute. If you guys want me to put it in the Discord, I will. So I know some of you guys were like looking up my backgrounds and stuff before because they're obviously so cute. So yeah, I miss using Klee too, especially with Jean and Kazuha. Yeah, I think for me with Venti and Jean, because I don't have Kazuha, but Kazuha seems super OP, and I know I've tested him before, but not having him kind of in my lineup, I feel like appearance-wise, he's not best suited for me. Like, I like the kind of either super adorable, super sexy, or just, you know, these, like, Ito, hot, you know? Hot dude. Ayato, hot. But there was just something about Kazuha, and I was like, I love his play and his look there. But there's no Zhongli feel, that's for sure. They should have made him a little taller or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's besides the point. But should be interesting. Not pulling for a 5-star this banner, just the 4. Well, I mean, we pulled for the 4. We are kind of pulling for the 5 as well. So it does make it a bit tricky if we just want the 4. We can't necessarily get just the 4. So I am worried that my pity will kind of be, you know, a bit of an issue. And that's where Tower of Fantasy, remember we talked about that a little while ago, where the pity system, it still has like a large pity system, but if you get a legendary in there, your pity doesn't restart. It keeps going. So at the end, you're definitely going to get one anyways when you hit. So you could pull a legendary like in your first 5 pulls, and then, you know, at 15, and then, you know, 70 type of thing. So I kind of like that idea. So it's more generous. This way, every time you get the legendary, it kind of like restarts. And it's a little frustrating, especially when you pull for a 4-star. And I remember with Yen Fei, I really wanted to get her initially, and she was a 4-star. And I ended up using more wishes on getting her than I believe it was Hu Tao. It was literally the most ridiculous thing ever. Definitely 1,000% though, Yen Fei was the hardest for me to pull for and get. Like, I went all the way basically for pity. It was stupid. It was stupid. Just so stupid. Oh man. And you know, Ayato was kind of similar, so I think my pull luck definitely went down. I'm at low pity, so I'll be fine. You might be, yes, but you never know, right? You never freaking know. You want Kazuha? Yeah, Kazuha's great. But in terms of update 2.7 and the special program, I love how it's done. I love that they came back with the little animated characters at the bottom, and you know, kind of have that whole cuteness thing going, and the animations with the eyes. You don't need too much, but those little details make all the difference, right? They really, really do. So I think that having this style of stream, I'm a huge fan. I think the community is a huge, huge fan. There's a lot of positive kind of reactions to it. And the only thing is, it does give us higher expectations for other games when they do streams and stuff, right? We kind of expect a certain level of organization and presentation and animation all from it. And the thing is that not every game is as I call organized as Genshin. Genshin does a really, really great job with their streams. And yes, their special programs are a little long sometimes, and they cover a lot of detail, but they give you rewards, right, for doing it, like everybody. And, you know, they really give you a good sense for what is coming. So you can prepare and get organized, and they're constantly expanding the space. So I know people keep, like, doing it all and they have nothing to do. I get it. But the thing is the fact that they still, like, can produce as much content as they do, I think is, I mean, for a game in today's whole, you know, society and just in general, like, this is by far one of the most well-organized games. And I know they had to update or hold off on updating for 2.7, but we got rewards for it. You know what I mean? Like, we got, 400 primos, some XP books, you know, some ore and stuff like that. So it was like, you know, having every week go by and still having those things. Yes, you may not be like on Genshin playing as much except for your dailies and like using your resin and bounties and things like that. But at the same time, they, you know, you were allowed to do some other stuff, which is nice. And you're still able to play Genshin and get a few things, you know? Work on leveling up some of those, like, other characters that you have and, you know, using some of your resources, right? Like, I think overall, this little delay, it at least has helped me save up a bit of Mora or kind of focus on working on the characters I do have. So I think this whole delay, a lot of people were upset and thinking Genshin was going to die. I don't think so. If anything, it's made, like, it's revamped things in my own mind. It's made me want to, you know, play the game more and, you know, enjoy a lot of its features that I don't always get to enjoy. So, I don't know. I think it's good. I think it was very good. We still are getting another 400 primos next week. Perfect. It makes sense because we are getting... we are having to wait till the 31st. So it makes sense that next week we still get primos. I mean, the week after, I know they have the update and stuff like that. So, you know, we shouldn't get any more then. But, you know, they threw the extra 400 primos our way. Wouldn't hurt. I mean, it's like literally nothing in the grand scheme of things. It's just a couple of wishes and, you know, that's that. I don't think they'd be missing out on too much money or anything like that. So, I think it's really good. And I know that I haven't finished my chasm quest, so I've literally just been putting it off. But you guys know why, right? But I think for today, I think I should try and give it a go just to kind of finish it up. So I'm thinking that what I'll probably end up doing is just kind of finishing that up today. So yeah. And then that'll also too get us kind of really excited because there's not too much time between me showing you guys the Chasm quest, a Chasm Archon quest, and then showing you the next new Archon quest that is going to be coming 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. So it'll be solid. Kylie! So yeah, anyway, I know I was kind of going on there about stuff, but I am really, really excited about this. And they are, just so you guys know, showing this again on YouTube. I'm going to try and get it up on YouTube as well. However, the great thing about this is if you guys want to watch it again or whatever, and, again, you want to chat or whatever with YouTube, it's going to be on there, I believe, this afternoon. So I think it's at noon, my time. So I could confirm that. That would be a good start. Here it is. Yeah. Okay, I'll show you guys now. So there we go. I do not need it that large. Okay. So again, we already did the early morning one here, but they have it at noon. Yeah, it's at noon.